Welcome. What's up, guys? How's it going? Going to finish up where we left off in the last live stream. Building this walk manor over here. Look at it, it's great. I also have a couple other things I wanted to maybe tackle this episode. We'll see how long that takes there. It's a live stream, but I also wanted to take a look at this area. I laid down a ton of dirt roads, like getting all the way from in here all the way out to here. I was thinking maybe a little scientific outpost, something, because that's like the tallest mountain, one of the tallest mountains on the map. And I was thinking some stuff here. I'm not exactly sure what. So if you have any ideas, let me know. And then also I've obviously got to finish this trash thing. I connected up the roads so that this is actually kind of cool. Tunnel mode. So see this this is a conveyor that goes all the way, connects up to this, which goes all the way inside the dome. So this is connected to the city out here, and there's just like an offshoot. So this is one way, it goes in, and then once we get out here, it's like all one way, and then it goes across here, one way back and back underground. And this is like, I put all the buildings here. So this is functioning as the only place where trash is dealt with at the moment. I'm a little worried because the crates move incredibly slowly, and it's like the edge of the map, so I'm worried that I'm gonna have trash piling up inside of the city, but because like these things can't get there in time, you know, but we'll see. I'm hoping it's gonna be fine. I'm having a lot of problems inside the city right now because of that districts mod. I think I just need to like kind of start from scratch with the buildings, because basically if you have a district and you place down a building in it, the mod will automatically set it up fine, exact way that you want it to, where it's just going to only the, you know, the ambulance can only go inside the district. But all the things I placed down at the beginning of, you know, well before I installed that mod, and it doesn't like automatically set up these old buildings, so I might just go through and delete all of the different service buildings and replace them so that they're just set up properly. Okay, over here you also can see, couldn't I use something like the hyperloop a hyperloop for the trash too? I don't think I could in terms of the functionality of the game, because it's a passenger train. But I don't know. So over here, yeah, I added some stuff around here. I made this garage a little bit bigger, added some random things and some wires, a little solar panel, some fans. And then I also downloaded this asset I didn't have before, this tennis court. So this has got to go somewhere, but for now I'm going to leave it outside. And I want the same kind of entrance here. I'm thinking more Gilded Age garden stuff. Like we were looking at this photo in the last stream with these paths arranged, or like this, I think could be really cool. Doing something like this, but maybe symmetrical as you're coming in to the little dome here. And I was trying to see what some of these other Gilded Age mansions, what their gardens are like, but it's like not really what I was imagining. I was imagining like Great Gatsby, like kind of like this maybe, but this is still just like in the immediate area around the house. That's not terrible. I think I'm just gonna go based off of like, just start off with some paths like this and kind of go from there. Okay, back to the game. So I need to do the exact same thing as this aside. So something like this. We got the door in there. We don't need this quite. Oops. Delete that, please. And then I'm gonna set up a little pedestrian path. Or actually, what I want to do is set this up as a park. I got the Parkify mod. I don't know if anyone's ever used that, but it's pretty sweet. It makes it so you can place any park building down on a pedestrian path, which I'm all for. Maybe I'll do this in here so it's a little more hidden. And then pedestrian path. Let me just use an invisible one. Turn all this stuff off. All right. So this should, in theory, allow us to place that tennis court here and anything else to get people to come. Maybe create a park. Yes, I mean, that's the plan. So, yes, this will be like a private park, basically. But I think I'm just gonna call it B for now, because the other side's A. Or bubble B, dome B. I don't know. I'm just gonna call it B. I really don't want to have any text here, but you just got to. Okay. Now looking at this photo again. It'd be cool if you kind of walked on these paths instead of it being purely decorative like this. Like I'd imagine in this scenario you're supposed to walk through the middle of these, you know, all this stuff and then walk over here. It'd be cool if you could walk like into the middle and it was like two symmetrical things. So maybe what I'm going to try doing is starting off with this circle and then just doing some squiggly lines or whatever. A forest. Yeah, I think a forest for sure in here. I mean, at least a lot of trees. Not a full forest, kind of like a garden forest. Some tennis courts. I was originally thinking some water, but I'm not so sure about that. Oh, the other thing, actually, wait. I forgot about this. I was thinking of having some horses in here. Could be cool. Could be ritzy. Put those off to the side. Alrighty. What I need is some paths. This is going to be really tedious, isn't it? Nice. Love that. So start off like that. Use the picker here. And I'm just going to go for a circle, I guess. Geez. This is gonna suck to do. Maybe I shouldn't do too much of this. Because not only do I have to do this once, I have to do it a second time with the pedestrian paths underneath. This could maybe come in just a bit. That. And this whole thing maybe just a little rotated. And let's see. This is so strange how it is in the picture over here. I don't think I can quite do it the way that they have it in the picture. It's just too bizarre. Something like that. And then it makes like a 90-degree turn, and then another 90-degree turn. And then goes like this. Oh my god, it's like so ridiculous looking. This is not the right thing to do. I don't think I can go off this picture quite like how they have it. Let's take a look at this other picture. I think this is a little bit more realistic for City Skylines, not becoming insanely tedious. So I'm gonna go instead with kind of just like one half of this going down the center, and we can have a bunch of different paths coming off of it leading to different things. So let's do that instead. Delete this. So it has like a circle in the middle. So this doesn't look completely flat, so hold on. I hope this makes it flatter. Bet you it's gonna do nothing. No, it helped. What am I doing? Alien crop circles. I am. This is Walk Manor over here. We're way outside the dome. You can only get to here by rover. And this is maybe, you know, the really old guy who like it's the, you know, founder of Walk Industry. I don't know what, but this is a one-off mansion out here that they imported brick by brick or whatever from San Francisco. The James C. Flood mansion it's from Presidio Bay, that asset. Kind of funny to be using it here. Oops. So okay, now this has one's going straight off. Nicholas Cummins, what's up, man? So Nicholas was commented on Patreon with this idea to do this this manor here. So we can all thank him for this. I was saying in the previous stream, Nick, I don't know if you saw it, but I also really wanted to do this because it reminded me so much of Watchmen. I don't know if you've seen the newest TV show version of Watchmen that came out this past year. Won like all the Emmys, but there's a very similar thing to this in the show. This situation. It's very cool. Bunch of clones inside there. Clone butlers. Okay, so I need to add some nodes there. Whoa, like a Parkinson moment there. Hand just jumped. Boom, boom, boom. So coming off from these angles. You did see the stream? Yeah, it's like Watchmen. Righty. Now yeah, they're all wearing old English outfits out there. Yeah, exactly. It's what's his name? Forget the guy's name, but the old man who's out there, who's from the Watchmen movie as well when he's younger. Okay, what am I looking for? I want a fence with a C. I want a fence just so I can line some stuff up. Go with this one instead. I've been having this weird bug with Move It. I'm not holding down any mouse buttons right now, but it's doing this. I have to like click away. It's been happening all the time. I don't know if anyone else has been having that. These are not straight. Lee, what's up, man? No worries if you're busy. So it's actually a lot more like this. Get it lined up with the rest of everything that's going on out here. And then all this stuff does not appear centered anymore. So this needs to be more like that. Let's get these to the edge. Still doesn't really appear to be centered. You have that bug, but you thought it was your mouse? Yeah, I don't think it's my mouse. I think it's a bug. It just like started the other day. The blue. Nothing else. It doesn't happen like outside the game or anything. I don't know why that looks like so wrong to me, but it looks like just so not centered. We're going just a little bit more that way. Oy, awful. I hate it. Okay, whatever. It's probably good enough. And then this one over here has guys going back. So it'll go like that, and like that. I think this accidentally got connected up to the pedestrian path. Is not ideal. Okay, cool. And then let me get this wider one, this 8-meter one. Go up and down the sides like this. And same thing on the other side. Oh, there's the bug again. Neat. Oh, there it is again. It's like happening every time I use Move It. It's crazy. I need to like report that to Cuboid. Alrighty. Now these fences can go. Up, there's the bug again. Crazy. Delete. And then this can actually be the same over here, where it goes boom, boom. Yeah, we'll leave it like that. As someone who also creates mazes, I have to say I love the hedgerow maze last live stream. Yeah, that I mean I said it in the stream. That was one of my favorite, most fun things I've built in Cities Skylines in a long time. That was great. Love building mazes. Very fun. I was talking to Skib about it afterwards, and he was like, "Are you nuts? Like, you like making mazes?" And then he was trying to get me to make one in Little France for him. Why does this look so off? Am I crazy? It just looks so not symmetrical. I can't figure out why. I'm like so bad at this. I guess that's good enough. When there's trees and things, maybe it won't be so noticeable. Okay, back to this. The middle is just filled with flowers. Maybe we can put a fountain in the middle, the very middle, in the circle. And then we can put fun stuff around the edges, I guess. Maybe some trees along these paths too. I don't know. That's a fun. That could be something to try. Is flowers versus kind of more like this style. You got kind of overgrown stuff, you know. Get a little bit more like a park. This isn't centered anymore. What a nightmare this all is. So let's grab the POs. Oops. Just these POs. Move them over a little bit. My points aren't the same distance and they aren't centered. I mean, trying as best as I can, really. I don't know. They look pretty centered. It's like one of those things that has to be like absolutely perfect or whatever. Some sort of precision engineering you got to do here, maybe? No. Wait, undo. Whatever, it was better before. Alright, let's see what plants we got. Could do a ton of these round circle ones, but ideally not. These ones could be pretty good. Seem really high try. I feel like I don't have very many good like ground cover flowers. There's these ones which like we could get insane with it. Wasn't someone saying something about how plants can grow bigger? Like tulip. We get the PO versions of these. Is that going to be ridiculous? I feel like that's going to look ridiculous. I shouldn't do that. Bad idea. I could add a garden party on the lawn with some lights. Yeah, that's a cool idea. I'm thinking maybe before we start detailing this middle, I should figure out how these other pieces are going to be arranged. So just one tennis court. Probably just one tennis court makes the most sense. Like over on one side, maybe. Then I think this whole one side should be a horse stuff. I wish I had a barn. I definitely don't have a barn. Maybe there's something passable in this section. No, not at all. Nice barn would have been nice. What's up with this floating thing? Looks like a vanilla. Is the old guy who owns the mansion part of the family that owns or created Walk Industries? If so, a Walk Industries logo and the flowers could be cool. I think he is, but I feel like I'm not sure if it's like this guy like really represents Walk Industries or not. I feel like it's he's just extremely rich man here is what he wants to be, rather than the owner and founder of Walk Industries or whatever it is. I can add tennis courts to the main dome. Yes, I plan to. I plan to add tennis courts to the main dome. It's a shame that I for sure don't have any barns. These aren't. Oh, you know what? This one might actually be okay. Like, I'm thinking this is really hidden in the back, sort of. And then you got, let's see, you got a fence. Like this nature reserve fence. Or something. Maybe not this one, but a fence. Along here. Roughly like this. Fix all that later. And then like trees kind of blocking this area, or maybe it's even more stupid bug. Maybe it's even more like this, you know, and then this whole, it's all blocked. This is all blocked by trees. What is in the barn? These guys. You know? I was thinking maybe I think someone suggested it on Patreon. This guy breeds horses out here or something. So what can this corner be? And back here maybe be something. Let's see. So we also probably want a fountain here in the middle. I'm gonna use the same fountain as the other side. I feel like it's a little fitting. And let's see. Over here, any ideas? This corner? Maybe this can be like a little patio or like a paved area, or a bunch of tables or something on grass, like manicured grass. Or maybe these two get deleted. And we have this whole area in here. Maybe this should be like a straight line there, and then a straight line there, and then a square thing in the back. Maybe that's where the tennis court goes. And we have this whole other side to do something with. Shuffleboard? Or a lawn bowling, maybe? Could be another one. Well, let's try this. From there to there. And then a guest house. Interesting. I feel like maybe the guests would more stay in their own little like wing. Like maybe these wings are guest houses or something. I don't know. Kind of want to stick more a little bit like this is completely a recreational dome over here. Maybe pavement all around the edge of this. Yeah, so. Servants' quarters? I feel like the servants' quarters might be underground over here. Down in there. Like they wouldn't get nice spot like in a dome with sunlight, you know. One of those large chessboards. Maybe this is a good place to put a pond. I was thinking of doing a pond. And then I was like, maybe there's not enough room, but there is actually a good amount of room over here. A polo field for the horses? I don't think there's enough room for that. The polo fields are like the biggest thing possible. Okay. Can never get these right. It's never gonna happen. Yeah, I think I'm gonna go with the pond. Like a very naturey area. That's probably a little too deep. Oh my god, this is like actually, okay, it needs to be a little deeper. Go with that. Come on, what is up with this? Yeah, I think we're just gonna have to fill in or do this with terraforming networks a little bit more. So I'm gonna go kind of as close to this path as possible, maybe even under the path. Make sure it's the right height. Then in the pond, might need a couple of these, but maybe this whole entire thing can be a pond actually. And there's an island, maybe? I'm going a little overboard with the size of this, but this will just come on in. Japanese garden. I was thinking about that, but I think it would clash a little bit with this Gilded Age stuff that the rest of it's going off of, or trying to go off of. I think it would be a little bit clashing in styles. Not that, I need this node. And then that node. Cool. Now for the water. That's not water. This is gonna be a huge flood. Oh no, the game's not running. Would have been a huge flood. What happened to the population of the city? I thought it was closer to 40K last time. Yeah, I was saying there's some issues with the services inside the city at the moment because of that enhanced service districts mod. And it's basically just because I didn't have the mod to start off with at the very beginning of playing in this save. So it's, I think, made most of my services stop working. So at some point when I go back in there, I'll fix it. But I think it just requires using the picker to select all the police helipads, all the medical helipad, spawner buildings, and deleting them and then placing new ones down. That's all it is. Just annoying. And something I don't feel like dealing with quite yet. But then it also has gone like way up. Like 40,000 was like much higher than it's ever been, and I think that was also because of the mod. I think it's just the mod's just doing the weird things to the city because I didn't have it from the very beginning. Is that gonna be cool? I mean, it is actually kind of cool looking how it's just in the entire probably retaining wall, just filling up this entire area. But maybe more natural is the move. It has a little edge around it, or it has an island, maybe. Any thoughts? Not 100% happy with that. I think it looks weird. I think it needs to be a little pond, littler pond. It could be cool if this middle area was all water, maybe. That's all too much. It's all too much. I'm gonna get rid of the water. Go from scratch here. So stupid bug. Okay. Delete this. And in here we got that and that. I'll move these in, I think. That. Do you have any boats or rowing? I do not. What am I missing here? I think I need to delete one more. Yeah, that guy. I do not have any boats, but I think I'm imagining this as a much smaller pond here. Actually, shouldn't have deleted the water source. Imagining this more like that size. Landscaping in the Boston Public Garden could be good inspiration for the lake. Let's take a look. Yeah, this was a little bit more like how I was imagining it, for sure. This is also like Central Park almost. Yeah, let's go for something like this. This is a good suggestion. A much smaller version of this, obviously. All right, autosave time. Okay. Now, lower the terrain first so I can put the water. And then raise the terrain back so that it stops giving me the warning. Should go away eventually. Okay. Now, these lakes have a nice little rim to them. So the guy lives in there in a wheelchair with the rug over his legs. Yeah, pretty much. Something like that. Okay. So, thinking a little wavy, can't build on water, nice. I'm gonna do this off to the side, I guess. Can't build on water, there's no water out here. Heck. So, I was imagining something like this shape maybe. Distance too short, nice. Something vaguely like that, I don't know. Let's pull it in. Ugh, bug. Okay. Maybe like a dock or something coming right out the middle. And go and like sit in the, you know, right there, maybe. I think this needs to be lowered some more. I think it should be like basically flush with the ground, which means I might have to move it in some places. There. That's odd. Bean shaped, maybe? Maybe that's not the best shape. I don't know. All right. Back to this thing, the the surface network. We'll just go straight out. This should, actually I could have just taken the same piece and moved it. So as you can see, we a little too high. Needs to be more like that, which means all of these nodes need to come down a little bit. Maybe make the pond a bit bigger. I'm sort of imagining a small island with a couple of trees and a bench connected to the shore with a bridge. I was thinking that too, but there's so little space, and I do think around the edge should be like another path that goes like this. Let me just put that down, because I feel like you should be able to walk around the pond in addition to there being like a little place in the middle to sit or whatever. Out there. Okay, so these all need to be aligned. Probably add another node to that. This should be straight. Yet again, everything is not lined up properly. This must need to come in. A dirt path or paved? I was thinking paved. That's kind of how this Boston one is. It's paved. Like that or something. You can do a pond in the middle instead of a fountain. I think it, yeah, I think it would be a little small. I think this should be pretty open here, and then around the edges should be pretty forested. Like I think this will look good with a bunch of trees around it. So what I want to do is bring this in even more. Probably have to do the same down here. Bring this in. And kind of get this like right along the edge. Something like this. And then I'm just going to try putting trees around the edge. Out here. Filling all this area up. And maybe even here too. See how that looks. So trees. Probably not those. I was thinking more like these kinds. All these different ones. Some junipers. This is going to be too big. But this one's good. And maybe these are probably too big. Maybe like one or two of these big tall ones. They're a little low res looking sometimes. I'm gonna do a lot of copying and pasting in a sec here once we get the variety in. These ones are good for like the middle here. And then I need some like clusters. Just save this off to the side. Put them in a sec. Okay. Now. Some of these smaller ones towards the front and some of the bigger ones towards the back. Bunch more. Gonna be too big? No, it's gonna be fine. And then some of these like skinnier, taller ones back here probably. Looks like an English garden now. Yeah, I mean that's kind of the point. That's like what the Gilded Age gardens look like, right? Okay, it's gonna be fine. You think the tall pine is poking out slightly? You're right. Good eye. Should be good now. That's poking out slightly as well. Let me get maybe a shorter tree. I think some big ones in here blocking up the front. Some there's the one kind of short bushy one. I don't know where he went. This one. Go back here. And also would be good the front. And then clusters. Clusters everywhere. Speaking of things poking out, will there be an observation deck up to the main dome for the upper people? Or a structure that reaches the top of the dome? I really don't think so. I'm not sure if you quite realize how high up that is, and just the building in this game that high up is not very easy. It gets really glitchy when you're that far off the ground, and I think anything I do to the dome is going to be done in Blender probably. It's going to just be a new dome asset, and it's probably going to be done. Like that's not a priority for me. I want to finish the things that are not yet built before I go back to revisiting things. And for now, I'm not planning on really revisiting the dome anytime soon. The dome itself, I would say. So I'm gonna get some of these leafy garden things to fill up this gap here. The retaining wall is. That good enough? Probably. I'm missing some. Can't get this just a little what's it called? Getting just a little bit more coverage here, exposing a little bit more of the ground. There we go. Yeah, that's better. Saw it all spread out there. A little bit more up here, probably even. Yeah. Cool, and then I think we need some grass, because now this gap where the retaining wall is got way bigger. We just need to do this in a few places. It's affecting things all the way over here. that. Ba-ba-ba. You know, I've never actually played Surviving Mars. It never really looked too appealing to me. Maybe it's the graphics. I guess the logistics of it sound fun. I was always into that Purple Space Program mod where you have to like do a little bit more than you have to like worry about the survival of the Kermans or whatever they're called. What are they called? Kerbals? I think that Kerman is the name of one of them, maybe. I don't remember. Alrighty. So this isn't super nice looking still. Maybe some sort of posts or pillars or JCFs. Some of these things. Like maybe it needs, yeah, let's try this. Like going around the side. I think the tall one. And yeah, like that. That's cool. That's floating, so not like that. Yeah, this is gonna look better. Do we need a whole entire railing? I feel like these kind of ponds don't usually have railings, honestly. Just expect you not to be an idiot. Oops, that one's a little messed up. I'll like keep going, or just over here maybe? Maybe like boom, 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 boom. And then this needs some sort of like concrete or something. Am I gonna put lily pads or lotuses in the water? Could be nice. Yeah, sure. We can see how that might look. Okay. This whole thing is a little off rotation. Should be more like this. It probably should be darker. I kind of don't like the color of this retaining wall, to be honest. It's like really white. Maybe there's a better one. Hopefully I don't have to redraw it and I can just upgrade it. Yeah, I can. Nice. Yeah, this one looks better. A little more natural looking. Alrighty. I do have all these lily pads. Yeah, these will be nice. Cover up some of the little weirdness areas in the back too. Go like that. Nice. corner. Yeah, the lily pads are nice. Should we put some fish in here? Some carps. Really, really little ones. I think these ones animate though. Not that you can see them at all. Kind of stupid. They're so tiny. They're in the air, actually. Is what they are. Oy vey. Get rid of that. Do I have to do the trick where I turn these into POs and scale them up? No, that's fine. Just go like that. A couple of fish here and there. All right, that looks pretty nice. I think the lamp posts really helped, to be honest. It could maybe be moved a little bit downward. Cool. Now let's do this horse side, I think. Oops, wrong button. Is this the best fence for this? Should I look for something else? I don't think I have many fences, to be honest, that are in this style. Other than what's vanilla. There's that one. That's even worse. This one could honestly be good. Can't convert to PO. Nice. It'd be good if it was a single, not a double. Oh, this one, obviously. Where did this even come from? Why do I have this? Writing stable fence short? I do not remember subscribing to that. But that's clearly the one that we need. So this needs to be something like this. Yeah, control. Yeah, perfect, perfect, perfect. If you forgot about that. Get control, it'll allow you to move the props around. Cool. Ugh. I don't know what happened there. All right. Do you have a riding stable? If you have the fence, that's a good thought. What exactly is this called? Riding stable fence. Oh, it's this vanilla thing. It's a vanilla fence. I mean, this is too big, but it would be really cool to have this animation somehow. This is way too big, I'm assuming. Yeah, this is never gonna work. So, answer is yes, I do have the riding stable. What is that from, the Park Life DLC or something? I remember them advertising that riding stable as like a new asset. I forget when it was. I think maybe needs one more piece of fence. Can go. Maybe it needs to go all the way like that, all the way to the back. I think this thing will have to be turned to PO to get rid of this notification and the little boxes, there are box props that are on that side. Yeah. And yeah, move this in a little bit. Line it up to the end of the fence. Something like that. Cool. Ruin. So I think this is the texture to use here. Maybe gravel. I think ruin. Oh, they're so similar. I guess the gravel looks better. I don't know. No, I think maybe the ruin looks better. Ruin plus some decals. So I'm just going to be placing down some of this. What's the best way to do this? The stable is actually from After Dark. Who knew? What a weird thing to add to After Dark. Okay, I need ruin again. So boom, boom, boom. And maybe a 4 over here in the corner. This is what happens when you don't have the surface painter mod, but I don't mind. Have nice clean edges this way at least. How do these barns usually work? I feel like they got a couple different like pens. Like I feel like it might be something like this where it's divided up like over here or something. I mean, there needs to be a hole in the fence, but only these could be turned into POs. Wouldn't that be nice? Delete this one. Go with the 2. Something like that, and then you got the big area to run around here or whatever. Where they usually got these things like horse jumps. You know, it looks like that is the swings. This was buried in the ground a bit. Right? They got this kind of stuff around horses. I don't know. Alrighty. I feel like the horses would be hanging out in, well, their whatevers. This needs like some sort of gate. So horses are usually ranged as a group with stalls in the barn. So you're saying this barn... I feel like the barn would have openings or something, right? Or would it be flipped around? So I can do that as sort of like a fence, a gate, along those lines. Come on, not props, just the PO. So you're saying like this, or maybe even like this direction that the horses can enter. I buy that. I do still want it over here towards the edge though. So, now this thing doesn't really work quite as well. Is there anything else I can use? Or like a little makeshift door here. Maybe this thing. Yeah, I'll go with this thing. Like that. And then oy vey. That. Equestrian jumping uses jumps showmanship jumping, and more Western events don't. This would be equestrian, I would imagine, right? What we're doing here. I would not want to be on the rocket that took the horses to Mars. That's funny. I can agree with that. Or is this not even how you were saying to set it up? Wait, let me just redo everything here. This is getting out of hand. All right. Save these off to the side. Save this off to the side. Delete this whole section. All right. Now, let's pretend there's doors in there. So one door will get you out here, the main area, which ends about there. And then another door will get you into one of these paddocks or whatever they're called, which will be like this. You know, it's someone's job to clean up the horses' dung, and it's one of the best jobs on Mars in the private dome. Yes, autosave, nice. Do they breed through incest after a few generations? Yeah, I'd imagine, yeah. Maybe there's like another rich guy somewhere else on Mars who also breeds horses, and they swap every once in a while. I just sent through a photo on Discord, I see, of the inside of a horse's barn. But that is not what we're tackling here. I'm already spending too much time on this, honestly. Come on, autosave. Do your thing. There we go. So you got two different little paddocks or whatever, right? And then this last one would be how you get out here to the main area. And then I think, I really think we should have some cypress. Along here. Can't really see in quite as well. Maybe that's too many. But something along those lines. Let me get rid of those again. Go with 5 maybe. Turn off the error or whatever. You didn't watch the last stream, so what's the dome's purpose? This is a walk manor over here. It looks like Mr. Walk just got sick, and I don't know what this is doing here. Oh, I actually do know what this is doing here. For some reason, it's spawning hearses instead of. Hold on, it's probably because I didn't allow the vanilla hearse to come back. Death care is what I want. Yes, yes. This is actually going to be really annoying. Whatever, I'll leave it for now. Maybe we can ignore this. But there should be regular old, I don't know what. Alrighty. Maybe some flowers on the bottom. Tasty stuff for horses. Probably along this side too. And I guess along, I'm not gonna go along the back. That's a little crazy. Go back to the trees. Whoa. Boom, boom. And then probably path that leads from here straight to the barn, and this should probably have like a door or something. I think the outhouse would work for this. Like there, maybe. Kind of silly, but this corner, maybe just a bunch of trees, or maybe a gazebo with a bunch of trees, kind of hidden in there. So let's grab some. Grab some more. We got one sticking through the roof. Nice. Quite a few, but I think this should be a little hidden. Some clusters. And maybe some of these lamp posts over on here. Is that lamppost part of the thing? I can't get rid of it. Probably is, isn't it? It's dumb. I have double lampposts. Maybe, yeah. I don't know. All right. Now for this middle part. Actually, wait. This needs just a little bit more attention. Getting ahead of myself. So the horses should be chilling in here. Those are get out. The hay would probably be inside. I'm not sure if I even have any, but maybe I'll do like boom, boom, back in there. PO, the gazebo. I do actually want it to be functional is the thing. This is a park in here. There's a park entrance building right here. So I want all this stuff to attract a couple people here and there. I think. Visitors, you know, or whatever. Or the people working at the equestrian heads or whatever they're called. Okay. Now, figuring out how to get this whole entire thing covered in flowers. If that's the move. I mean, clusters would probably be the easiest way to do it. But they're a little clustery and they're not like the same, not like, you know, pink or whatever. There's these guys. Just use a ton of those. Can you turn the horse paddock into a zoo according to Cities Skylines? Maybe there's a zoo service cube, but I don't think so. I mean, it can be a park which will function the exact same way. Just any park building functions the same as a zoo, really. Zoo's just a park building. Okay, so is this the move, that the move, or something like this, you know? I kind of almost feel like that. Let's try another type just to see what looks good. These are really, really small, so maybe not those. Those are really big. These ones maybe along the edge. I feel like not those ones, to be honest. Yeah, I feel like this is good. And then using some of these manicured grass decals. Love how PO works like that. Just like pops it right underneath. It's great. I'm gonna line the lines up as best as I can. Yeah, I feel like that'll look good. So, yeah, let's delete the rest of these. All this stuff, delete. All this stuff, delete. And those guys. Got a little bit of a terrain bump there. And here too. You love this build? Yeah, me too. This is really fun. I'm really enjoying myself with this build, for sure. It's so, like, different than the rest of Mars. Okay. Okay. And then what did I use for these things? It was some sort of flower. Is orange the best color? There's also pink, violet, white, yellow. That was the one I used. Let's go with these ones. I'll actually delete all the trees. And then prop line tool. So boom, 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 boom. Just do this all the way around. Might have to manually move a couple here and there. Should there be anything in the centers, or should it just be grass? I feel like probably just grass. But I was thinking maybe like one tree in the center of each section or something. Let's go all the way to the back with that. And then boom, 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 boom. Yeah, I haven't really gotten to place plants like this in all of Mars. Using the, really, you've gotten to use the prop line tool like that. Some strange builds. Is that everything? Yes, it is. Now just a ton more of these decals. Oh, I forgot the middle here. Should the middle be something else? We'll come back to the middle. I think that looks pretty good. I mean, that's the broad strokes of it compared to this side. Maybe some of these trees, like maybe through the middle, maybe it's replacing that line, that line, that line, and that line with those trees. Be good. The grass reminds you of Roller Coaster Tycoon. Yeah, it does, doesn't it? Oh, I like that. Oy vey. Nice. It's not gonna be easy. Okay. This guy needs to be lowered just a bit. And with this right here. Not sure if that's the one. Don't think it is. It's that one. Did a kind of poor job placing these down, but in trivia time, in Roller Coaster Tycoon, the grass being mowed has no impact on gameplay, just looks. Interesting. That's Roller Coaster Tycoon 2 though. They got rid of that mechanic in Tycoon 3, if I recall. I don't think they would do any grass mowing at all. Whoa, that's not what I wanted to do. It was the dome itself. Okay. grab a bunch of these. And just lower them one by one. Oops, that's the wrong button. Press Control to copy it instead of Alt for the fine movement. It's to be moved in like that. Looks like there's more than what's needed here. So like that, this is too high. Needs to be like this, really. And then here. Cool. Let's go back further. Maybe some of these trees in the back could be cool. This is too high. And this is too high. I don't know what to do about that, but I guess it is what it is. And then I'm gonna grab some trees. See, we got one sticking through the roof there. It's nice. Very pleasant looking. I kind of feel like a tennis court wouldn't really be there, to be honest, but a little storage shed next to the court. Yeah, or even on the court. No, not on the court. Probably next to the court, like right here or something. But is the court even that good? It feels weird to me for some reason. Like it's like they built this thing aimed at the court, you know? It feels like too central almost. Stadium lights for nighttime, yeah, that's a good idea. But I'm questioning even the concept of the court or its placement. And also, what am I gonna do? What are we gonna do about this area and this area? It's like too big and empty. These should be two separate things here, maybe, or filled with trees or something. And maybe these two should get removed, so it's just like, see how it's not symmetrical anymore. There used to be the boom boom. Now there's this. Yeah, let me get rid of this. Maybe the court next to the door of the dome, yeah, potentially. Boom, boom, boom. One is the court and one you can place somewhere else. Let's see how this court even fits over here, if it fits. It does fit. But not very well. I think that's worse, to be honest. So I'm still trying to think what can go here and here. Like maybe badminton or something. I'm not sure if I have anything specific to make a badminton net or whatever, but maybe like a single tree on each side. Would that be weird? Like I had some, like maybe not that one, but I had sort of like a big tree. Let me go into the actual trees, go to the big ones. This is what I was thinking of. But I don't think so, to be honest. Maybe one of these could go here where the fountain is. I don't know, the scale of that tree looks wrong, but it does actually kind of look nice, to be honest. Volleyball, yeah, maybe volleyball. I feel like that's not like we got like equestrian, you know, that's like so ritzy. I feel like it's got to be pretty ritzy. I'm gonna place down these pedestrian paths. Keep thinking of what can go in these two spots. For some reason my Parkify mod doesn't appear to be working correctly. Like it should have just fixed that no, not connected to a road business. Alright, that should be almost everything. Go like this. Cool. I do think I like... What is this? I thought this was a building. Oh, it is there. I do kind of like this tree more than the fountain. Could be nice. I think maybe we need a little circle of flowers or whatever. I think it was this one that I was using. And yeah, I think it was 3. I do want perfect circles on though. There we go, much better. Golf putting green. That's not a bad idea. Not a bad idea. What do those look like? There's like a ritzy one. Like I'm imagining, I feel like they got these like sometimes like on the side of golf courses or something. It's like, this is sort of what I was thinking. I hate how Google Images doesn't work the same way anymore. Brings you to the website. Yeah, something like this maybe. But you know, golf would be a very dangerous thing in this dome. Putting maybe not, but any actual whacking of the ball should not be allowed. Okay. I want this. Maybe second one. And kind of a flat piece, I guess, to make it into sort of an oval. I don't know about this. I don't know about this. We'll see. I'm not convinced. So we do have some of this Ronix sand. Be like a sand trap. Can this get bigger? Yeah, it can. Interesting. And then flag. What sort of flags do we have? Nothing even close to correct. Okay. You think the Mars dome would be made of something pretty stout? Yeah, I could see that. I don't know about this putting green. I'm gonna delete it, I think. I don't think I have the right tools to do this properly. I think I need some custom golf type things. It's gonna look weird otherwise. I don't have any flags. Try pennant. No. I guess I'm just gonna turn this into a PO because it's complaining for some reason. If I move this, it's not gonna fix it, no. Man, this Parkify mod was working so well in Skylines Invicta, but not working in Mars for some reason. Maybe it's honestly something like a half circle like this when you enter the thing. Or it's the same shape. It's like a rectangle right here, and there's like some benches and stuff. Let's do that. Let's try that. So I need trees, segments. So like this. This side for some reason is not high enough. Can you make a croquet court? Perhaps. I'm gonna try this out. Rid of these clusters. And then we're gonna use just one big guy. And bench. This is the one I was using on the other side. And the other dome, really. Is this the move? Let me get some lamp posts. Boom, boom, boom. The corners, I guess, and by the entrance. And then benches on the other side. And then needs something in the middle, doesn't it? Maybe it can be Milgard Eagle. What's up? How's it going? So maybe it can be like another little garden in the centers. Like that. Put the fountain back in the middle. Let's see. Ooh, autosave. Yeah, maybe a fountain on either side here. Or maybe a tree on either side. No, that already looked weird. Come on, autosave. It does make it nice and symmetrical with the... It makes me less mad at the tennis court on that side. Having the same rectangle on this side. I would say. I think these things, these cypress trees, should appear somewhere else, maybe. So what does it look like if I do that, and that? I don't know. Let's see what we have for fountains. Not that many. These don't animate when they're not buildings, so that's not really going to be the right move. That's the one. Yeah, the fountains are nice, I would say. And manicured grass. Decal. And then in the middle here, maybe some sort of statue. The head. I can't use that again. Statue of Liberty, maybe. Oh, that's honestly kind of fitting. If only I could PO it. I actually really like that because of the horses. Maybe we'll go with that. I wish it was just a little bigger and a little... I for sure can't PO this, right? Yeah. I mean, a little smaller, a little darker would be nice. And then these cypress guys. Should these be going somewhere else? Like, how does it look going along this side and this side? Delete these. Like, should I go with that? Like that? I think so, to be honest. It's kind of cool looking. Yeah, let's go with this. It's going to require deleting some cypresses, but okay. Those are gone. This should be moved over here. Gonna need some cypresses along a lot of this. Just move them a little bit, get them off the path. It's a little overgrown over on this side, but okay, and then here. Got some of these little bushes on the path anyway, so let's move these all back just a bit. Bum bum. Cool. Cypress at each corner of the statue. Maybe. Talking about like here. Yeah, I'm not mad at that. No, I think it was better when it was open. Pretty nice. Cool. All right. Let's call this a success, I think. Oh, the last thing I should do is some decals here. Wonder what decals I even have that would work. One of these. I don't know if that's right. That's probably not. I really don't have very many. I mean, I'm just trying to like muddy up the ground just like a little bit, get it having some extra textures, but I don't think I have the right tools here for this kind of work. Do some stuff like that. Yeah, geez. I do not have the right kind of decals. Yeah, it is what it is, I think. Maybe go like this. Do these everywhere. But that does not look that great. Few grass tufts near the fence. Yeah, I'm not sure how many of those I even have, to be honest. It's a lot of things that are you would normally just easily subscribe to for your city that I do not have because most of the building in Mars is so different from your normal city. So I don't think I have any grass tufts. Yeah, I don't. I have some fish. The cypress trees along the curve back there. Yeah, that's not a bad idea. Let's try that. So, I believe I did 5 before. No, I don't think that. I think that a lot of these are poking out. I also think it takes away. I think the cypress has got to all be in straight lines here. Maybe some sort of flower. Maybe this guy again. Go with these all around the edge. Some paths between the jumps. The horse would go on when jumping. The horse in this gravity are either able to jump surprisingly high, yes, or have atrophied muscles. Mr. Walk is really old. Would he even be riding? No, he definitely wouldn't be. He would be just here to breed them, basically. I'd say this jump is way too close to the fence. God, that glitch is so annoying. So you're saying some paths? Oh yeah, I guess like that makes sense. Because they're like running in and disturbing the dirt or whatever. Maybe some coming in there. Coming in there. Probably hear my dog walking around. Are there any other decals? It's just a shame that I don't have anything that really works here. Kind of made it almost weirder with this pattern everywhere. I need to lean more into it or less into it. I don't know. I think we should move on here. I think that's good. Walk Manor. Basically done. Give me like a couple minutes here. I'm gonna fill up my glass and use the restroom real quick. I'll be right back. All right. Now, there should be something else out here. I don't know if anyone has ideas for things like that. But I have started over here by the garbage stuff. I have started building some random things. I was thinking there should probably be some sort of industry here. I'm not exactly sure what. Like kind of not a lot of like maybe like one thing here and one thing here. And then I also need to make this trash stuff. This building and this building where the crates dip down underground and go to the dome. Then also probably some building here. That's maybe a bit more like the headquarters. So I'll start with that. I actually have a really good building that I can use. This one. A lot of tries in it for some reason. Look how it's like freezing up the game. Oh my goodness. All right. It's not the nicest building, actually. You guess that some would call them lucky. They have a room roof and food. Not everyone in Harmony State or in Harmony Dome has that much comfort. Talking about the horses, yeah. The golf dome near Walk Manor. I think Sinu has an awesome golf course episode. Can golf really go in a dome though? It seems highly dangerous to me, but oh my god, I shouldn't be messing with this building. It's so slow. JT, what's up, man? How's it going? Just back over here at the garbage area. After we finish the second dome, the garden dome for Walk Manor. I'm just gonna pull some buildings that maybe could work. Be helpful at least. Not that at all. Maybe this? Probably not. Oh, let me get rid of this. I'm looking for sort of almost like an office. I mean, we do need one of these. That. And then people in glass domes shouldn't play golf. That's a saying. Yeah, exactly. See, this is almost the building I'm imagining here. Golf ball wouldn't even phase it if it can take a meteor hit. I think there should be golf inside the dome, but it sounds like something I would get yelled at by people in the comments. What are you thinking? So I'm imagining this place is well, this is almost bigger than I was imagining it would be. I was imagining this is just like the operations center for this, like maybe there's like 10 people who work here. So this is a little excessive, I think, actually. Have I ever considered putting City on Mars in your video tags? No, I haven't. What you think a lot of people search for that? I mean, I do put City and Mars in my video tags. I'd assume if you searched City on Mars, it would come up. Let's try the capsule. Oh yeah, there's this funny thing. It holds up a bunch of capsule apartments. all the sand traps if you played outside. That's funny. Very funny. Okay, how am I gonna do this? Is this the right move? I don't know what I'm doing. I really don't know what I'm doing. Long range golfing would be a nice thing, low air density and less drag. Yeah, that's funny. It would be hard to swing the club all the way out there though. I really have no clue what I'm doing here, to be honest. I'm just like trying to place things in a way that doesn't look terrible, I guess. Like, I guess trying to connect that to that. Oh, what am I thinking? It's gonna take forever to edit this. Mostly Elon Musk stuff when searching for a city on Mars. You have to compete with Elon Musk's city on Mars to come even close to getting Google video hit, yeah. I think that's the way tags works though. You can put individual words and any phrase that uses them will, you know. What am I gonna do? I'll go like that. And then maybe another one on top. Like in the middle. I have no idea what I'm doing. I think not this one. So 17 is the 15th search or something. That's not bad. This is in incognito mode. So a lot of times those things come up more when it's, you know, something you're interested, obviously. This top one is throwing me off. Let's see, dish. Hold on, guys. I'm getting a phone call I actually have to take. I have to go and be right back for a second. I'm sorry. Sorry about that. Wasn't too long. Okay. Some sort of dish on top. Here, maybe. No, maybe a radio tower. Like that. On Incognito, City Walk City Wall shows up at 20th, and episode 1 is a bit after that. Yeesh. No good. Yeah, I'm sure there's ways to do it. People are professionals at that, but I really do not understand the whole search engine optimization world. This building near the garbage dump, yes, is for operations of the garbage dump. I'm imagining it's just like a big remote control, you know, for the what's it called? Big thing that goes across. So yeah, you would come in here, and then you this building maybe should be rotated, or I should put something in there with a big window. That's what I'll do. I think if I search tower, this one of these buildings is, yeah, this one. Yeah. A little blue, maybe. So yeah, there's probably like maybe 10 people who work here who deal with controlling all the things that are happening with the garbage. And then I've been doing these pedestrian paths all around the edges of these kind of things. Helps it look better for some reason. Something like that. It needs visuals on all the track, yeah. Right? Or I mean, they probably have little like security cameras here and there, but I think you can see pretty much all the track from here. I mean, you can see this bar at any position. You can't necessarily see the track right there, but and then an MK. Probably parked there. Maybe 2. Man, that glitch with the move it. It's so annoying. You would have a tool shed in case some waste gets jammed, someone needs to clear it out. Yeah, I'd imagine in the garage they might have something like that. Probably not outside of the facility. Cables. Charging the things. And maybe just like some random little thing, like what did I do over here? Like this, maybe, or like this. Grab this guy. I think this is all actually part of the same building. Same building that that this piece comes from. Align to terrain height, yep. Pipe. want one of these network ones, I think. And some more pedestrian path around next to it, over it, under it. Maybe a power switching station. It's far from the main dome. Yeah, I was imagining they generate some power out here. But maybe we need a ground cable. Kind of go along the road or something. Or I don't know. Maybe these guys have their own little solar array. Let's do that. I think facing the other direction though, yeah. And then we need to get some more ground cables. Maybe there should be a heavy element refinery outside the dome. Yeah, I'm with something like that. Should this connect? Let's go straight like this. And then have it just go that. Or that should be in the dome. I think it'd be cool to do it outside the dome, but it's just gonna take a lot of thinking about what assets can be used and what assets exist. Because a lot of this futuristic stuff, you know, there's not a lot of it, and a lot of it's really goofy. So maybe one of these buildings also. Come on, glitch. No, I'm not gonna go with that. I think that's good. Maybe pedestrian path around the solar farm here. And like it connects to the road. Yeah, maybe like some sort of box or something next to this as well. Another one of these or something. I'll go with like that. It's way up in the air. Cool guys. Well, that's about as long as I can stream today. A few other things I have to deal with, but I think we did good. I mean, we made this whole entire dome. So let's grab a couple pictures of it. Why not? Why don't we? These guys are sticking through the roof here, aren't they? Those two. Get out of here. Oh, autosave. The moving dump bridge must be moved by pretty strong motors. If it's electric, it would be AC. Solar panels produce DC, so it needs some sort of big inverters. Interesting. How often do the shift changes out there? Very far out the dome. Do people head home every day? Or do workers or do you want workers barracks for long-term assignments? I'd imagine that building that we just put together over there is probably big enough for people to sleep Like it only has maybe like 10 employees at the most. Probably barracks inside of there. Oh my god, autosave, autosave, come on. That's a good screenshot. Let's see. So kooky looking. This is so weird. There we go. Let's take a look at that spot. You're saying we need big inverters? This isn't big enough? Something like this? What does an inverter look like? Will it have service or housing blocks? Oh yeah, we should probably set that up. It should just have some industrial blocks out here. Well, geez, it's gonna be difficult because you know, I think this particular one probably shouldn't have. It's just too small. Like, because what you can do a lot of times is like with a larger building like this one, you can run a road up inside of it like this and have it connect to everything, but it's just, this is too small. That's why I wasn't really putting in like so much effort into making it look good, is because it's really just kind of background decoration, I think. Some stuff over here, I think we can make some cool things. I even set up a road to come up and come into some sort of building here that can have jobs and stuff. This guy's just so small, I don't think it's possible. I should set up a bus route though. So I'll have this go to there, and then to there, and here, and then all the way back to here. Oh, something's not connected about this? Oh, brother. What in the world is the problem? That all looks connected to me. Oh my goodness. Okay, create a new line. Go out to here. Go out to here, no problem. But for some reason here it can't get to. Super weird. Can't get to here? No. What is up with that? It's one of those deals where the bus line's too long. Oh yeah, it is. It's annoying. Gotta have stops every so often. I mean, if you don't want it. That's fine, whatever. Can I complete the line? No, I have to have a stop somewhere else. Have it stop out in the middle of nowhere. Complete line. Select types, the rover, maybe 2 of them. Put the stop actually inside the thing. Can not? Not find path. Odd. Literally inside there now. Not find path. What is going on? Bus lines are so weird. Well, I'm just gonna leave it like that. That box 2 more times should be plenty. Okay, I'll do that. That's easy. I'll do 1, 2, 3, and a ground cable. Like that. Alrighty, guys. Thanks for all the help. This was a fun one to finish up. This is a nice little project. Really enjoyed this. Maybe it could be a cool thing to do something like just like one dome as a build off or something like that. Take submissions for once. It could be fun. Just a thought. Alright, guys. Take it easy. I'll see you on the next one. Probably gonna work on that garbage stuff. So alright, guys. See you all later.